Welcome to Good Food and Tours Jamaica, and today we will be making the iconic Jamaican rice and peas. This dish is known over the entire Caribbean. Each Caribbean island have their own unique twist to it. This recipe though is Jamaican and it's delicious, full of coconut and seasoning flavors, and it's foolproof. Man, let's do this right now. We start out with our dried kidney beans, which we soaked in some water overnight in the refrigerator. This actually makes the beans easier to cook. Soak in the beans, let them cook faster. Alright, so we're going to drain off all of that water that the beans were soaking in overnight. Once it's drained off, we're going to get our pressure cooker. Pour your beans in and then just pour some water on top. Enough water to cover your beans. Add 2 cloves of garlic and some sea salt. Nobody wants fresh peas. Your peas need to be flavorful. Okay, lock that pressure cooker really good. Put it on the stove and let it pressure for around 30 minutes. Before opening the pressure cooker, please run some room temperature water over it until you hear the clicking sound. Then it's safe to go ahead and open up. Some of the beans were soft, while some weren't, so I know I needed to go ahead and pressure it some more. So I poured in some more water, lock it good, and put it back on the stove to pressure for 15 minutes. Now, if your beans were soft already, then you don't need to pressure it for 15 more minutes, you know? Now let's move on to the rice. We are using 3 cups of rice and we have to pick our rice. In Jamaica, when your grandma gives you the duty of picking the rice, she means you have to pick out any stone or little seed or trash that could be in the rice, because God forbid when you're eating your nice rice and a piece of stone catch up in your teeth, oh, you can't lose a teeth, you know. Anyway, all right, so after picking your rice, you're going to wash it. Why do we wash our rice? I don't know, but we wash our rice. 1 rinse and it's good. And I'm going to use my strainer to ensure that none of the rice grain no fall out, right? After straining it, I'm going to slap it back into the bowl and put it aside. Our rice has officially been picked and clean. Now let's look at my beans now. After 15 minutes, it must good, right? And it looking good so far. Yes, everything look perfect. Oh, look at that tenderness. Yes, and a nice amount of water. Perfect. I'm going to strain it now. We're going to put the beans aside and work on this flavorful bean liquid. Yes, please do not throw away this liquid. We need it. All right, we're going to go ahead now and look at the rice to water ratio, which is very important. We are using 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. So we're going to need 6 cups of water because we're using 3 cups of rice. And we'll be using the same dry measuring cup that we used to measure the rice to measure out our water. Now using that bean water, we're going to measure 1 cup, 2 cups, and we almost reached 3 cups. Oh, look at that flavor. That have to be in there too. All right, that is flavor. We're going to put a little bit of water to add it to make 3 cups. And now we're going to use regular water. I just have to shake out some more of that flavor. We're going to use regular water to make it up to the 6 cups. So 4, 5, 6. Amen. It done. So we have our 6 cups for 3 cups of rice. Now we're going to light the stove, put on a nice big pot that we're going to cook our rice in, add some vegetable oil and then some thyme. Thyme make everything just time up. Up to the time. Alright, we're going to saute the thyme until it doesn't sizzle anymore. We're going to add some chopped scallions right now. Add it in and saute. Make sure it cooks really nice, right? Then I'm going to grate in my garlic. Now I noticed that things were cooking a little bit too fast, so I turn off the fire and then I use the residual heat in the pot to finish sauteing my vegetable. It's very important that when you're in the kitchen to take control of the food. If you notice it's going to burn, just turn down the flames or turn it off. Alright, I'm going to add in some chopped sweet peppers now. Give it a saute. Add a little bit of black pepper. And then I'm going to add some pimento, crushed pimento. I mean, pimento just goes well with Jamaican cooking. And now it's time to add our rice. And this is important. We're using the pilaf method. I learned this method in culinary school or food service management school. The pilaf method is first sauteing your rice grain before you add any liquid to the pot. And usually add little seasoning to And I mean, the rice grain just gonna suck up all of that flavor, the scallion, the thyme, sweet pepper, pimento. Whoa! Right now, the rice is being toasted. So the cooking has already begun. This step will help you to get some fluffy rice. Now we're going to add our 6 cup of liquid, which is the bean liquid and the water that we did. Now we're going to add our coconut milk powder. I mean, if you want to use the real coconut and do all of that work, you can. But for this is perfect. I'm going to taste. It needed a little bit of brown sugar and sea salt. Now, some Jamaicans do not love adding brown sugar to the rice and peas. And that is okay. You do you and I'll do me. Alright, so I added in my beans now and I'm going to give it a good stir that if any rice stuck to the bottom of the pot, it would have been lifted up. Now I'm going to taste and it was perfect. I'm going to cover my pot and I'm going to let it cook on medium heat until most of the liquid has been cooked out. You see, when it's a little bit wet, then you're going to turn down the fire, turn it down on low and let it cook for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, turn off the stove and let it just sit for at least 30 minutes. That is important. It's also a part of the cooking process. Any extra moisture will be absorbed by the rice. So you're going to get something dry and fluffy and tender and delicious. And trust me, please save this recipe for Sunday when you're cooking your rice and peas and try it and come and comment and let me know how good it turned out. Thanks for watching. One love.